What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we are going to be talking about Fast and Furious Crossroads. Now, one thing that you should probably know about me very, very early on, and in fact, the beginning of this video, is I'm a massive, massive Fast and Furious fan. I've talked about Fast and Furious 9 or F9 on this channel. Was so geared up and ready to go for this movie. Obviously, got delayed, until April, which super sucks. We've talked about all that. And this game, look, I've said some pretty mean things about this game. I've gone after this game kind of hard, and I'm not afraid to do it. I'm also not afraid to say that my interest is continuing to go higher and higher, and that is where I think I'm going to lose a lot of people. But I do want to talk about the release date. So we got a brand new release date for this, an actual release date, right? Because this game was actually supposed to come out late May, and then it was pushed until now, August 7th. So August 7th is the official release date now. We had heard about a week ago that they were pushing it kind of indefinitely, but it was going to come out sometime before September 30th, and then literally like 5 days after they said that, they gave a release date. So August 7th is the day. That's exciting. It's exciting that you actually get to attach a release date to this game. And then we got some gameplay. Okay, we got some gameplay yesterday. And again, I don't want to go after them too much because, to be quite honest with you, and I've talked about this on my second channel. If you guys haven't watched that video, maybe I'll link it, or I'll link the second channel in the description. Check it out, because in that video, I'll repeat a couple things here. I don't want to go too hard on them because, firstly, movie tie-in games are tough. A lot of times they are given to developers with little experience. They're also given to developers and said, hey, make a game. You got like a year, or maybe you have less than a year to make a game. So while the game does look like something, it definitely, I can understand how it turns out to be that, okay? I think in general, I give people way too many chances. I give games, I give movies, I give TV, I give a lot of things a lot of chances. I try to be on optimistic side. I try to be on a hopeful side. There is a part of me that hopes that this game is good. Now, the gameplay comes out, and now we kind of know what we're going to be doing. Now, here's what I'll say is I didn't expect gameplay like this. This is when the trailer came out, okay, when the trailer came out at the Game Awards, this is not the game that we saw in the gameplay that I was expecting and that I thought we were going to get based off of that trailer. I guess that is something. I don't know if that's a positive. I truly don't, but that is something. Look, if we want to be blatantly honest with each other, the gameplay does not look good. I'm going to say this. I don't think it looks awful. I don't. I actually think it looks a whole lot better than I expected. And maybe it's because I put my expectations literally underground. I took a shovel and I buried my expectations as low as I could get. Because, again, I love Fast and Furious. I truly do. And, this game, if there's any movie that deserves a movie tie-in game, could Fast and Furious work? So, again, I wanted the game to be good. But, okay, when they first showed that trailer, I did say it looks like a PS2 quality game. Okay, it just looked so. I don't want to say it because I don't want to burn bridges with them, because ultimately I do want the game. I will say that. I guess we'll get to that at the end of this video, but I do want this game. I don't want to burn any bridges, but the game did not look good at all back in December. We'll say that. But now that we see the gameplay, I will say like the fire and some of like the environmental things, they do look still pretty darn terrible, but the game actually looks a whole lot better than I thought it was going to. Now, like the things on the screen, like your HUD, the things that show you like the weapons that you're allowed to use and the members basically in like your party on like the bottom left, those do not look good at all. But driving, like, it doesn't look bad. It actually, I wouldn't say it looks like amazing, but it actually looks solid. And again, for like a game like this, maybe for a game like this, lower your expectations is basically what I would say, is lower your expectations for what you think of this game, because it does look like something. It doesn't look like the greatest thing in the world, but it doesn't look completely terrible. The voice acting, I guess it's good that they got it is the cast, so it's the official cast there in the game. I will say that it does sound extremely spotty. You do oftentimes get this with games, not just even movie tie-in games, but games in general, where sometimes you get like just lack of emotion, people not trying. And this game, I'll tell you, some of the voice lines seemed okay. They weren't all terrible, but I will go so far to say that some of the lines in the you can't hear it because I'm obviously talking, but in the trailer, if you guys go watch the gameplay trailer for it and you hear like what they're saying, it sounds very, very spotty. There's some lines that sound very, very bad. And to go along with that, a thing that you can also tell happens with these kind of games is, in a trailer, even normally, okay, like I'm playing Uncharted 4 right now. I'm replaying it. I've already beaten it once, but I'm replaying it. And yes, there are sometimes moments where there's no sound, like there's no music in the background and nobody's talking. Sometimes if you kind of extend how long you're exploring, but it's kind of rare, and that's for a game that's like 15 to 20 hours long, okay? And games, they try as much as they can to constantly keep something going on in the background, but definitely for trailers, for pretty much any game, there's always some sort of like something. There's music. There's some sort of voice going on. There's something. There could be like wind sometimes. There's literally some sort of noises being produced to like keep it active. What I don't like is that in the trailer, sometimes literally there would be nothing. Now, yeah, I guess there would be like the car driving, but besides that, there would literally be nothing. And again, maybe you would get that in a game. In fact, some of the greatest games, Uncharted 4, sometimes has those moments, but they're very small, and it's a very long game, and it's a triple, obviously they're doing a lot of other things that you can say, well, I'll excuse them for that. But for this, it's a 2.5, 3-minute trailer, and it's a trailer, and it's a video that they're putting together to get people excited for their game, and there was moments of silence. Again, the gameplay itself didn't look visually didn't look all that bad. Using the different gadgets to take out a car isn't the worst thing in the world. It's just, okay, I didn't expect it to be this. What the game really does seem like is an on rails, like it's going to give you a level, and you're going to go from point A to point B on this level. There's going to be various different, literally like environments, right? And you're going to have to do some sort of objective. It seems like one objective is just basically to escape with like the thing attached to you. One of them is to take out like the tank. One of them is to stop the plane or whatever. You know what I mean? So that is basically what this game is. Now, that is not at all what I expected this game to be when it was announced. I don't really know what I expected the game. Like, I actually had, again, maybe it's good because I had zero expectations. I didn't know at all what I wanted or what I thought this game was going to end up being. Now that we know, I'm sure there'll be cutscenes in between, but this isn't exactly what I wanted. Okay, and this game is kind of doomed to fail in the first place. I don't really know what they could possibly do to make it something absolutely amazing. I have said actually for a long time, I think if you did the Fast and Furious movies in a game, like if you literally made the movies a video game, maybe that would work. I think that's probably the best they could do. The game is what the game is. Okay, guys, this is maybe one of the only times I've ever done something like this. I literally paused the video in terms of my recording, and you're literally going to hear this back to back with what I was just saying. I paused it because I thought, how much does a game like this cost? So movie tie-in games, they're lower budget. They wouldn't cost a lot, right? We see SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom costing $30. We see Destroy All Humans costing $40, although it's $30 on PC for some reason. Those prices are different, but, pretty reasonable. The Crash, the Insane Trilogy, Team Racing, Spyro, all $40. These are remakes of multiple games in a franchise that are pretty, there's a lot going on there, right? Well, Fast and Furious Crossroads, it's a game. It's 1,000% a game. It is a movie tie-in game. We've seen games like Jumanji and Zombieland. Those games go on sale when they go out. They're like $40. Would you like to know, for those that didn't actually look at the price for this game, I didn't either until 2 minutes ago. Would you like to know what the price is? The price is full price. It's $60 in America, which means it's however much in Canada, UK. I know the prices vary. This is a full price game, ladies and gentlemen. I think a lot of things just changed in my head. See, all the stuff I was saying in this video was very dependent on I'm giving them chances. I am aware of their struggles. I'm aware that they probably were given 9 months to make this game. I'm aware that this game isn't going to be very good. I'm aware that it is a game based off of one of, if not my top 3 favorite movie franchises of all time. I'll support this game as much as I possibly can, and if it's $30, $40 maybe, you know what, I'd consider buying it. I mean, $40 is a lot of money to anybody, but, for experience, for the channel, maybe I can earn enough money on YouTube videos that I make on this game to cover the price of this game. The game is $60, guys. The game is full price. I don't know why. I'm actually at a loss for... I've never done this before. This is actually a brand new thing. I can't believe that. How? How is it full price? This game looks like... You know what? I don't want to. I don't want to burn bridges, guys. I don't. But you guys come to me for blatant honesty, right? So let me say it without saying it. I think you can probably tell by literally just how the way I'm speaking words has changed over the last 3 minutes. That's not okay. That's not something I'm happy with. I cannot believe this game is full. Is it going to go on sale? I mean, it comes out August 7th. It's kind of weird to go for $60 to then drop it right after. Here's what's going to happen is if the game sells nothing, the game will go on sale pretty massively. You know, the saddest thing, to kind of wrap it up, to tell you guys a quick story to wrap this up, what kind of sucks, and I can already see it happening, is I will want this game on day one. I will, just to try it, just to see what a Fast and Furious video game is like for the channel, for the fact that I am a massive Fast and Furious fan. In fact, the game is literally designed to rip people exactly like me off. That's exactly, I am their target demographic here. And what's even worse is I know that if I get this game day one, even if I don't, I mean, no matter what, but if I get this game day one, $60, I can almost guarantee you that within 3 to 4 weeks later, this game will be on sale for no more than $40. I guarantee you the game sheds off $20 of its price within 3 to 4 weeks of its release. So is it worth getting it day one? Will you guys be mad if I make videos on this game without actually having the game? Would people be upset at that? Because I still want to make videos and I arguably want to get the game, but I can't. I have a wife. I have a daughter. There's no way I'm going to be able to sell to my wife that I'm getting this game for $60. There's no way. This is right after Ghost of Tsushima. This is right after Destroy All Humans. This is right after SpongeBob and The Last of Us. This is a month before Avengers and Cyberpunk. Oh, and by the way, the $450 to $500 next-gen console of the PS5 and Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty and NHL and all. How am I supposed to sell this to my wife? It's never going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now, it'll never happen. Wow. Wow, what a journey we all went on today. Isn't it crazy? Let me know, guys. I don't even know where to go from this. But one thing I do want to do, this has been a very, very different video, so why not make it more different? This video is actually sponsored. Now, this is a product. This is a screen bar LED monitor light. It's from a company called BenQ. They were nice enough to send me over a light bar, and this thing is really, really good. Now, I actually make a lot of my videos basically in the pitch black. I'm going to lose my vision by the time I'm like 30. I have no doubt about it. I really don't like the light. I absolutely don't like the light, so I try to surround myself in complete darkness. This light, let me tell you something, is very, very bright. And I say that actually on a positive note, but no, I mean, honestly, this is a very, very powerful device. It works super, super easy. You literally just plug it in. You plug it in with a USB, and it can literally almost light up an entire room. It's meant for computer screens. It hooks up extremely, extremely easily. It hooks up on my computer. I've used it on different devices as well. I've given it to my father-in-law to try it out as well. This thing works absolutely amazingly. I'm really, really happy with it. So again, thank you to BenQ for providing me this and for sponsoring this video. I'm going to leave a link for this product in the description if you guys want to check it out. You go to their website. I believe you can actually get a $10 off code with it as well. Definitely something to check out if you guys like to do computer work, if you guys are doing school work, all that kind of stuff. This is a very, very solid device, and I thank them for sponsoring this video. So guys, let me know what you guys think about Fast and Furious in the comments below. Man, what a game. What an absolute journey we're all going to experience together in early August, right? Make sure, as always, you're subscribed and have that bell icon turned on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.